Okay, here is our new topic. We are working on prime or composite. This is JYA, eighth grade IXL. And the question says, is 17 a prime number or a composite number? So prime numbers only have two factors. It only divides by the number one. Let's get our pen here. One and itself. So if it's a prime number, these are the only two numbers that would divide into 17 or multiply to 17, however you want to think about it. So are there any other numbers that will divide 17? The answer is no. So this is going to be prime. Okay. So is 6 a prime or a composite number? So 1 and 6 would be the two numbers that will divide it if it's prime. But we know since it's an even number, 2 will also divide. So as soon as you get more than two factors of a number, it's going to be composite. And there's also 3 that divides, right? So let's do some of these together. So what about 50? Well, like I said, if it's even, it's definitely composite because 2 will always divide. So all even numbers are composite. 23. So 23 is prime because only 1 and 23 will divide. If you're not sure, use your divisibility rules, right? So to figure out if it'll divide by 3, just add up 2 and 3. It's 5. 5 doesn't divide by 3. For 4 to be divisible, uh, since it's only 2 digits, it will need to divide by 2, so it doesn't. Remember, 5 ends in 0, 5, which it doesn't. 6, it would have to divide by both 2 and 3. 7, if it's divides by 7, we didn't really talk about divisibility rule for 7 yet. So a rule for 7, which I didn't even know that there was a rule for 7, so you learn things every day, is you take the last number, you double it, you take it off of the number, you double it, and then subtract it from the remaining number, which would give us a negative. So that would not work. So at any rate, this is a prime number for sure. Okay. What about 30? 30 is even. All even numbers are composite. 47. 47 is prime. 97. Hmm. So go through a couple of things real quick. Usually I would test out, first of all, I would test out 2, 3, 5. Those are the big ones. If it doesn't divide by that, it's usually a prime number. And this looks like it's a prime number. Okay, 68, it's even, so it's composite. 56, also even. 61. Now remember, don't confuse prime numbers with odd because there's some odd numbers that divide by numbers like 3. 3 is an odd number. And like the number 33, for instance. That's odd, but that's not a prime number because it divides by 11, it divides by 3, but this is definitely prime. 81. Well, 9 times 9 is 81, so that has to be composite. Let's see. Composite. 9 times 3 is 27. 4 times 3 is 12. This is even. This is even. So those are all composite. Which one's prime? 2 is prime, right? Because 2 only divides by 2 and 1. Which one is not composite? In other words, which one is prime? That's composite? That looks like it's prime. Composite, composite. Okay? Not prime. So in other words, which one is composite? 25, right? Because 5 times 5 is 25. So the numbers that divide into 5 are 1 and 25. So far we think it's prime, but 5 also divides, which makes it composite. And let's see here. Let's jump up a level and see if it gets any harder. Jump up a level. Okay, select the numbers that are prime. Prime. This will divide by 3. This is prime. And 89 is prime. Okay. And let's jump up one more level. See what else we have. Oh, this is the last level. So we'll finish this one off. Which number is composite? Definitely 12, right? Because 4 times 3 is 12. So that's more than 2 factors. So this one is definitely composite.